Hello, everybody. I'm Gerald Reddick, your favorite thousandaire, because I'm not a millionaire yet, and I'm excited to say that. Let's go on a journey. Let's get rich together. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Gerald, excited to share with all of you to help you build your wealth as I'm building mine. And man, I tell you, it's getting there a little bit at a time. I'm excited about it because, to declare that you want to be a millionaire is one thing, but to see it come to pass step by step is something totally different. And I'm just excited because I know it's inevitable. I am going to get there. I'm doing all of the things that I can and understand to get there. And the purpose of your favorite thousandaire as a YouTube channel or as a social media channel on Facebook is basically to share my journey in building wealth with all of you. And I believe that I have the ability to just keep things simple, right? I don't want to get too far out there with big fancy financial terms, but your financial responsibility should improve over time if you really want to get wealthy. At some point, you're going to have to learn about certain financial words, terms, and what do things mean, because you can't really do what you don't understand, right? Or you could try to and see what happens, or you can absolutely know what you're talking about and what you're doing and build your wealth. So one of the many ways that I use to build my wealth, besides investing in stock market or having things like an IRA and saving money, budgeting and all this stuff, I'm using opportunities at financial institutions or banks, credit unions, right? And what I'm talking about today is the CD, and not like the ones you used to put in your radio, but I'm talking about the ones that are known as certificate of deposits. And in a nutshell, what that is you have some money in the bank and you're saying, hey bank, I'm going to let you hold this money for a time frame, 3 months or 7 months, maybe a year, whatever the terms are for these banks. And in return, you get to pay me some interest, which the bank determines what that interest or dividend is. So if you don't know what a dividend is, that's just money they pay you for using your money, right? So that's all it is, right? So let's get into it, and I'm gonna put on my wifey magnet glasses and get it in, right? So here we go. So there's some things you need to know about a CD. In my case, I'm using Security Service Federal Credit Union as a banking institution. That's one of them. But you can open it for as little as $500. The terms are for like 3 months or 7 months at the moment. You can open it online if you already bank with this, or any banking institution that you bank with. If they offer that, they usually allow you to just open it online. But if you're not sure, just talk to a person on the phone. They could help you with that. No service fees. There is an early withdrawal fee if you take that money out before the term is over. So you got to be willing to say, let this money sit there and just let it do what it do for you. Earn some dividends or earn some interest. The dividends or the interest is paid monthly. And the dividend rate or annual percentage yield may change without notice. So sometimes you have the board of directors of these banks get together and they decide to raise the rates or lower the rates to give you more or less, percentage on the money. But that's their choice. That's their right to do so. And interest earned is taxable, right? So just know that. But hey, if you're making money and you got to give just a little bit back to Uncle Sam, but you made money, hey, that's a win. So that's the way I look at it anyway. So let's go into a comparison now to show you how does, in my case, well, let's just talk about the terms first. Let me first show you guys this, right? So here is the banking institution online. Here's their rate at the moment. The rate I signed up at the time I signed up was something like 4.65, but look at that. It has increased since then, right? And let's go to, what's available, right? So as I open this up, you can see right on top here, I have 7 months options, and right below it, I have 3 month options. So you can open as $500 or 2,500, 50,000, 100,000 even. and then there's 3 months in those same amounts, right? So it's really up to you. And notice that to the right of any one of those that you would choose, if you bank with this place, you can hit the open button. If you don't bank and you hit that, see what happens, right? But I'm just saying, in my case, I didn't have to really have somebody walk me through it. I just saw the opportunity and I opened that up right off the back. And it was funded from my savings account. So the certificate was funded by pulling money from my savings account and installing 50K into this certificate, right? So let's go over a few things before I really dive into the online banking portion of what I'm talking about. I want to do a comparison, right? So let's say I have a power checking account, which is one of the type of checking accounts that this credit union offers. If I put $50,000 in that checking account at the end of 7 months, I will have $50,000 in this power checking account. It earns absolutely no interest, right? Now, if I put $50,000 into a basic savings account and if it's at 0.05%, in 7 months, I will earn a whopping $14.58. If you guys could see that in the yellow there, right? So, if you think about it though, if it was in reverse and you bought a car for $50,000, I guarantee you would be paying a lot more interest than $14.58 over the course of 7 months. But that's what they pay you for using your $50,000 in your savings account. And when I say use, if you put money in a savings account, they are allowed to loan out up to 90% of it. Now, your $50,000 will always be available. It's just the banks do this whole, by the law digital thing where they say they could take your 50 or $40,000 from me and $40,000 from you, and they can loan that out to somebody else, right? So all of our money in the bank is just a loan for somebody else at some point, right? So, but your $50,000 is always available, so there it is. Now, moving on to the CD though, if I were to put $50,000 in a CD at 4.65% interest, which I earned already a couple of months, well, in 7 months, when this is over with, I will earn $1,356.25 approximately, right? Give or take some cents, some change, a few dollars, whatever, right? But just basically, that is a more significant amount compared to sitting in my savings account, compared to sitting in a checking account. You guys can see it right here for yourself. Now, let's get into the actual live and nitty gritty, boom, in your face account. Okay. So I need to turn off something. There we go. All right, so let's go to the online banking and just go into it for myself so you guys can see what I see. Man, I seem to be having some technical difficulties here, huh? Just trying to get to my account. So here we go. Right at the top tab there, accounts and account summary. So if you guys take a look at that, that is a certificate of deposit account that I started. Just wanted to share that with you guys as you can see it. And look at the available deposit balance as of today, the 26th, right? And I'm going to go into it so you guys can see a little bit more info about it, like when did I start it and the maturity date and all this stuff. So let's start at the very top line. First of all, the rate is 4.65% earned on the $50,000 over the course of 7 months. So in every month, I will earn about that amount of interest. Then we have the dividends paid so far is 2 months worth. So that's $389.32. And the maturity date, when is this CD over with where I can get all this money out free and clear? On March 14, 2024. And then, of course, there's the total balance, 50,000 $389.32. So let's go to the calendar here, and I'm gonna back this thing up to August 1st so you guys can see what happened with this particular account. So notice down here in the green, only three things happen right now. Of course, after 60 days, I can't see anything else. But I started this account, as you can see, starting from the bottom going up with the green line. On August 14th, I put $50,000 into this certificate. On September 14th, they paid me $197.47. And on October 14th, they paid me $191.85. So again, why the differences? Because the rates can change without notice, but overall, I am in that ballpark of 4.65%. And as you guys can see now, it's up to 5.25%. So it's a lot going on. So I would say that's an opportunity to take advantage, because again, if you look at the comparisons between a checking account, a savings account, and the certificate of deposit over the course of 7 months, look how much money I will earn with each three of these accounts. So while it looks cool to see $50,000 sitting in my savings or my checkings account, like, yay, look at that money, right? I'm just putting this money to work. And why? Because of several accounts and several banks, I got money like that. And I figure, why not take this money from this savings account, put it into a CD, and let it help grow more income. If I needed money like that, then that's what I have an emergency savings account for, which that is hard cash in an actual emergency savings account that I set to the side. So if something major goes wrong, like an appliance or a car repair, that money is there ready, and I don't have to disturb the certificate of deposit to take out, money and then risk a early withdrawal penalty or fee, So this is how, one of the ways I should say, I'm building my wealth. I look for these little opportunities, and make no mistake about it, $200 is no little amount, really. It's, pretty decent for somebody saying, hey, here's a couple of $100 every month, right? So that's all right, versus my checking on my savings account. That's really good, actually. So of many ways I decided to, build my wealth. This is one of the ways. There are several ways. I'm not going to get into all of those, but the certificate of deposit is certainly one way. And I would give you a couple of other ways. I use the Upside app. I'll talk about that in another video someday. But it's little things like that, using apps to get cash back. I got a credit card that gives cash back, and then there's this certificate of deposit. So those are just three small ways or simple ways that I felt like sharing with you guys to say, hey, if you want to build wealth, it takes a combination of things, getting financial literate, starting a budget, managing money well, but definitely making money make money, right? Because other than that, if you're working for money, that is only going to go but so far for you. And when you stop working, you're no longer earning money. So I figure I can work, earn money with my business, but also make money by investing money in things like CDs, stock market, money market, other stuff like that. And if you guys want to know what a money market is, there's another video link. I'll put it down in the description for you. You can watch that as well. But it's just another simple way, again, in combination of all this stuff I'm doing to build my wealth. And that's all I got for now. So thank you all for watching. I'm Gerald Reddick, your favorite thousandaire, because I'm not a millionaire yet. Let's go on a journey. Let's get rich together. And don't forget, if you guys see these videos on YouTube or Facebook, say something. Let me know what you think, because it takes time to make these videos. And if I help just one person, I'm good with that. I want to put information out, simple stuff. And that's what the channel is. It's about my journey of building wealth and me sharing it with you. So good success to all of you all. Again, I'm Gerald Reddick, your favorite thousandaire, because I'm not a millionaire yet. Let's go on a journey. Let's get rich together. Peace.